I am a ghost and I am here to possess those poor souls. Who should I pick first? This one looks nice. Let's try him. No, he stings too much. Let's try another one. Ah, here I go. Much better. Roll the intro.
So this video is about me telling how I made a game where you can control anyone, and by controlling everyone I meant controlling NPCs. Recently Watch Dogs Legion came out, and in that game you can play as anyone, and each individual has a certain backstory, abilities and even dialogues. So that's pretty cool. And yes, there's been games before where you can change your 3D model or skin, like GTA 5 with mods, Minecraft, Fortnite, apparently every game these days. However, that's not really what I'm doing. I will literally transfer a control of a player from one character to the other character you can see in front of you. So let's start by creating a new project in Unity. And it's going to be a third person project, not first person, because really what's the point of making this system if you can't even see the player? Yes, Cyberpunk, why would you need such a big character customization? Then I added Bean in the scene because for a game developer, Bean is the perfect third person character. As for the third person controller, I took help from this YouTube tutorial by Pablo Poon. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And now everything was working perfectly. But we currently don't know in what direction the bean is actually moving. So I added Minecraft villager nose on the bean, and now we know where Mr. Bean is heading up to. Yeah, that looks bad. We need some 3D models from Mixamo. And it's done. Looks amazing. Maybe some animations would be nice. Now it's looking somewhat like a third person game. So if you recall the video title, I'm going to add the most important thing now, that are NPCs. So go to mixamo.com, grab some 3D models with random idle animations, import them into Unity, and there you have your random dudes. Now let's start our main thing, which is changing players. So first of all, I'm going to transfer my player controller script from the actual player game object to a singleton control manager object, otherwise we would have to transfer the component as well. So simply one control manager to control everything. Now if you have played Driver San Francisco, if not, then in the game the main protagonist enters into a subconscious psychic state from where he can take control of any vehicle which is in range. So I'm going to try something like that. Currently there's a bit of a problem we have. We also need to change the animation controller of the game objects, but those animations would not work on the other object. That's because the bone names are different for each object. So what you can do is retargeting of animations. Basically we can do this by creating a humanoid rig and configure the parts with their specific bones. This will create an avatar and you can use this avatar on the other players. So after a long boring TED talk, let's move on and create our possession state. It means the state where you possess NPCs, just like all movies goes. After that, we need a way to show the player what NPCs they can possess. So I downloaded this free outline shader from Message Store, and now with a bunch of code, raycast, faircast, Ukuna Matata, we have some good results. Then I did the rest of the code and it worked. Really? Wow, it actually worked. Well, that was not so hard considering how new programmer I am. So it's now working as I intended, but kinda looks boring when in ghost mode. Like someone snatched the eyes from the bodies and just steered it towards another person. So maybe add some little extra juice like post processing. And with that, I created some dreamy drunk high effect like this. And now everything works perfectly. So thanks for watching and congratulations to all, we just hit 1k subs. And if you like this video, consider subscribing, it's free and you can always change your mind. Goodbye, have a nice day and see you next time.